Dad, what are evil things? Simba, I don't know evil things. But let's ask Palpatine. Palpatine, what are evil things? I know evil things, but Majin Buu knows what's evil. I know space evil things, but Majin Buu, what are evil things? I don't know evil things, but Peeps are evil. Now, before I go, you must listen to the Blerdlines podcast, or I make you chocolate. I make you dead. Old days of DVDs, like unlike nowadays, they no longer do the Disney thing where it's like coming soon to DVD, and then it's like that
The crazy ass commercials of like Disney and shit.
Yes, and it's like coming soon to VHS and then Disney DVD. The Lion King. Yes, that.
Yeah, those were good days. I remember just waking up in the middle of the night and I had nothing to do, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna pop in a DVD and I'm gonna watch this shit, and yeah, it's gonna be cool, and it just gives me flashbacks.
Exactly.
A lot of flashbacks.
And speaking of
good memories.
Speaking of classic Disney, I still love the original, like, when they would show, like, the blue screen come up, and then there's, like, whimsical Disney music, and then you see the outline of the castle forming, like, with the magic, and it's like, I miss that. So it's like, I like the new one now, like, it's, like, showing the lake and everything, it's, like, fireworks, but, like, I love the original one, where it's, like, all, like, simple. But, yeah.
I think the last Disney movie I watched was Moana, and I paid no attention to that, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I'll find a YouTube video, like, and just send you a link later, where it's like the original Disney openings compared to now.
Oh, okay.
The original one is like, it's just simplified, where it's like it wasn't much to it. Now it's all like same thing, but it's like more fanfare. I'm like, I get it, you gotta appeal to new audiences, but. But
Disney was life. Exactly. It's too bad that some of the creators were racist pieces of class, but it was life.
Oh, of course.
I enjoyed
it. Still is. I mean, I'm looking forward to the next Pirates of the Caribbean movie. It's gonna be a popcorn flick for me.
Yeah. Oh my god, I can't wait for that either. And also, I can't. Oh my god. I mean, I know we talked about it in the last podcast. But Lion King?
Yes.
The more I listen to Donald Glover's music, the more excited I become because he's voicing Simba. And I'm just like, I'm ready for this. I'm ready. My body's ready for this. My ovaries are ready for this. Everything's ready for it. Like, I want it. I can't wait for it. So, Donald Glover completes me.
Dad, what's over there in that
Don't tell Batman.
Dad, what's over in that shallow area? Simba, that's Community, Simba. That's NBC. We're on Disney, Simba. Let me stop. What's Community? You were on that show, Simba. We do not talk about Community because that's NBC. This is Disney, the House of Mouse. It's been so long since I've done that. Okay. No, wait, I'm sorry. I didn't do that. That was Mufasa. That was Mufasa talking. That wasn't me.
Mufasa.
Nor was it Palpatine. Yeah. Him either. Okay. Welcome back to the Blerdlines podcast, everybody. Hey. This is Chancellor.
Yeah, welcome.
Hi, I'm Chancellor.
And it's Frankie K.
Yes, we're back. Welcome.
You just said that.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm repeating myself. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm happy on life right now, Frankie. Okay. Today,
I swear to God, we're not drunk or under anything right now. We're fine.
this is just us. This is
It's
just us.
late.
This is just us talking to each other as usual. Like we just make random jokes.
Yeah, random just yeah. True.
Hey,
But like no, like I'm so serious about that. Like, don't tell Batman what I said about that.
why,
It's a secret.
Alfred? Don't tell Master Bruce what Frankie just said. He
Yes,
said
so.
he said fine. I can't do an Alfred impression.
Neither can I. I can't do any impression. You do better impressions than I do.
Batman, this is the Joker. Let me stop.
So you want to know what?
Anyway,
I was traumatized yesterday when I went to work because I went in there in the break room, and there was a tray of Peeps.
No, get away.
Peeps, and you know, you saw the war that we had between them. What the hell? Someone decided that it was cool to make a Peeps pizza, and I'm not okay with that.
As I said the other day,
Like we had to
burn it.
Yeah, burn it. We burned it. Chancellor D and I, we went ahead and we took care of all of that. So y'all don't have to worry about that at all. But it was like a slap in the face when I went to work and I was just in there like, Peeps. I'm like, no. Why you do this to me, Peep Lord?
That is that sugary confectionery crap that we don't need. It tastes like cardboard.
Okay, it tastes like cardboard and someone like it's like instead of Salt Bay, it's Sugar Bay. Sugar Bay sprinkle. Sugar all over the cardboard.
Well, we did figure out who was responsible for it. It was Dr. Evil.
Yes, it was Dr. Evil. And, we whipped his ass.
Yes, I mean
we got him.
Yeah, go follow us, on our Twitter accounts, or you'll see our back and forth. Because I said we had to light the beacons too. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah. Because we noticed that it was the Joker and the Legion of Doom, and with Ganondorf and Dr. Evil. Let me stop. But yeah, that. No, evil.
do the peak. You gotta do it.
Dr. Evil. I'm gonna watch my Austin Powers movie soon. I have that collection. I gotta watch that soon. Yes. We can strap lasers to the sharks' heads. Yes. Or we can build a Death Star.
The quotation marks.
A giant
laser.
What? Yes.
Now that I think about it, he's basically Trump. He is Trump. Like they talk the same, they act the same, like the quotation marks. Have you seen Trump do quotation marks? His tiny little fingers, tiny little hands, just quote.
You looking for
Oh God. I wish y'all were here to see his face. Jesus. Oh man. Oh God. You gotta like picture baby hands doing them. Just like
See, this is probably why this should be a visual podcast, but it's not. It's funny. Sorry, y'all. Oh, sorry. Okay, so yeah, sorry. For your viewing pleasure, we'll just describe.
But you,
I was just making like head signs that were funny. Mm. You
yeah,
you fired.
very funny headset.
You fired.
Like he was tweeting Trump showing, like whenever he's signing like something, he shows it to the but he was like it was hilarious. I can't explain it. It was wow.
That happened. That happened.
I wish we could record it like on camera. That would have been oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, welcome back.
Yeah. You know, but back to the peeps thing. Um, did you burn them? Or you can't say that on the show, but give me a thumbs up or not. Did you burn them?
No,
Oh, okay.
did I burn them? I didn't. I mean, I was at work. I couldn't do anything, but people ate them, which is very to me. Like I almost cried because how can you eat some nasty? How can you eat some nasty stuff like that?
My heart goes out to their stomachs that went to the shadow realm that day.
Yeah, me too. They went into the sunken place. Or what was it called? The sunk is it the sunk
Yeah, the
get
second
out?
place.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second place. Oh, nice throwback. Points. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flames! Woo! They went into the sunken
Plug for at midnight on Comedy Central at 11:30. Points. Okay, stop.
Oh.
Let me stop. But so they went to the sunken place and the shadow realm just for eating peeps. And whoever made that pizza, you're going to the shadow realm like fast.
What the hell?
You just gone.
You just gone.
You just and what are they saying Dragon Ball Z?
Dead.
What are they saying Dragon Ball Z?
Bye.
The home for offended losers.
Bye.
HFIL. Yes.
That's what they say Dragon Ball Z. They bye.
Bye. Okay. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Majin Buu, you're a great opponent, but I wish you come back as a nicer person later on in life. Okay, bye. Yeah, that was good. I am too much of a.
I can actually see Martin Boo saying bye, like you used to be like bye. That high pitched voice that he does.
I want chocolate.
I can actually.
I try to eat the chocolate now. Bye.
You're right. I'm right.
Usual shenanigans, right?
Oh yeah. Oh god, that's like the titles of the. That was in the last episode, but it was one of the episodes we did shenanigans. We should have named this one Shenanigans. Shenanigans Part 2.
Man.
Nah, don't do that. We'll try to think of something more creative, but yeah. That's hilarious.
Evil laugh. Let me stop. I don't know. Okay. So on today's show, what you got for us, Frankie?
What do I got for you? Well, there's some stuff that's going on in the Marvel industry right now. Lately, I believe it's one of the executive of Marvel. I think his name is David Gabriel. It is David Gabriel. His name, we miss you.
Oops. Well, it's not the same.
No,
it's not the same last name. So yeah, can't blame me. But, yeah,
they're not the same last name. No, don't drag him. But anyways,
I'll blame you. I'll blame you if that happened, and then I'll blame you if that happened.
No, it's fine. Don't worry.
Okay, but yes, go on. Yes.
But yeah, he's talking some BS, talking about how diversity is to blame for them not selling any more books, not any more books, and not as for the sales going down basically. And again, it's BS.
Right. Yeah, because I read an article before we recorded, and I mean before we start recording, and I agree. Like it's
Mhm.
that those weren't the right words to use, um,
No, it's
and
not the right
and
term.
another thing he said, which
He's yeah,
was you know, trying to make sure they keep a focus on their core people as well as trying to embrace diversity. It did seem
yeah.
a little off, especially he kept saying
It did
your core people. I'm like, I get what
for
you're
people.
I get what you're saying, but there's a better way to word both of those comments. And
Yeah, thank you for picking up my brain part.
yeah,
And my brain literally went. It's because like we were cracking up earlier about all that stuff. But yeah, it just homeboy needs to chill.
he
I feel
does.
like the reason why he thinks that it's just because no, it's I don't think that it's the new characters that are actually preventing them from making more sales. I think they actually are making more sales, like the newer books, like Lunella and the Dinosaur, and let's see, Miss Marvel and all of them. I think they're actually making more progress compared to the older, not older books, but like some of the same stories that they've been coming out with lately. Okay, what they need to do is focus on giving characters their own stories instead of having to piggyback on older characters that we already know. And I feel like that would actually spark some interest in newer readers instead of thinking, or not even new readers, just in general, like people that would spark some interest in them because they will see something that they won't think they could try and replace their Captain America. They won't think you're trying to replace Iron Man or any other characters. They will see them as their own characters. If you get what I'm saying, they'll see them as their own person, as their own
I get what you're saying, but
as, yeah, you
do
get what
you
I'm saying.
do you
But yeah.
think like okay, so first I'm throw this scenario out. Do you think you know they should not Riri Williams Riri Williams is new Iron Man. Do you think they could have
Mm-hmm.
brought her in like by herself and then she you know just so happened to develop a suit? I don't know how she was introduced, but they introduced her alongside with Tony Stark. Do you think that was necessary to kind of help propel a character, or do you think she could have done it on her own without his help? Because I haven't read it yet.
I Okay. Well, I feel like it's like a little bit of both. That introducing her with Tony Stark did help with her character, but at the same time, there was a huge backlash because everybody thought that she was replacing Tony Stark. So, in a way, I feel like if they had made it an alternate universe and given her own story as Ironheart, but without Tony Stark, then that would have been. I would have liked that more than her actually, having to shadow Tony Stark.
Right. I mean, like
I would have taken more interest to that. I want her to have her own story. Actually, I would have preferred to just her Riri Williams to be like a character of her own without the Iron Man or the Iron Heart title. I get they're trying to bring more people, like attract more attention into the comic book or into like Iron Man and all that stuff. But I feel like if they just given her her own entire book of her own, like not tied up with Iron Man at all,
got you.
made her her own superhero, given her a different name, like Misty Knight,
Mm-hmm.
but she could still be in the Marvel universe. But and then people when they see that, of course, they think that you're trying to replace their faves. So
True.
if they had introduced her as Riri Williams, but not as Iron Man, as a smart, super genius girl, made her own suit that looks nothing like Iron Man, then I think that would have been like something that they really could have got going. But I feel like the title of Iron Man to grab attention to her, and in a way, it just kind of backfired.
True. I guess you could say the same thing for like making Jane Foster Thor or um,
Yeah.
um, Sam Wilson, new Captain America. There were reasons why these characters either lost their abilities or they got older, and
Mm-hmm.
they say, well, this person that you know is still sitting here, but
Yeah.
they're kind of passing the torch to a certain degree.
Yeah.
So it's like we'll show you what you know, and then we'll just um jump off from there. So I get why it's done, but I like your approach too, where it's like
Yeah.
just do their own thing.
And I do get why it's done because they want to keep those original characters in the series. I get that. At the same time, let's try to move on and get something fresher, something new, without actually saying, well, this is a new Captain America or this is a new Batman or someone like Batwing.
Yeah.
He, like Batwing, he's supposed to be, I think he's like newer Batman. Mm-hmm. And I mean, we all know Batman, who he is. I'm just like, why not introduce Batwing as a character of his own, like have his own identity? And that's what like irks me when they try to do that, introduce him as a new, like, oh, you're the new Batman. Well, I get that Batman has a huge name behind him, but give him a chance and give him something different. Give him like a different persona, something to work off on, so you can and build off of that and grow from there. Is what I'm saying. Don't just sit there and piggyback off of like a older character. Just if you're gonna introduce a new character, make them just make them unique and make them different.
True.
But that's my approach on that. I'm not saying that like I hate any of the stuff that they've been coming out, because I do like and I appreciate it. I'm just saying that if they approached it that way compared to what they've been doing lately, they might see more sales coming in. But in all actuality, studies do show that the newer characters, the Black characters, Latina characters, also the women, they are actually bringing them more sales than some of the other stuff that they're writing.
Mm-hmm. That's true, and I guess from a business perspective, it's like there is a certain way of looking at it, or as I think the article I did read said that they were trying to take polls from both sides. So I get what the CEO was saying. It's just just maybe the PR department should have worded his comments a little differently, or suggested say this instead. But you can't always have PR behind you on your every move. But
and not only that, if you're going to do something like this, where you're going to introduce characters of different race, of different ethnicity, background, genders, why not bring in someone who has that experience instead of having the same old average schmo writing the comic books? Why not bring in a more diverse what's that word? Why am I losing my word today? But why not make your company more diverse?
Are you thinking?
Why not bring in more? Yeah, why not bring in people for Riri Williams? Why not actually have a Black girl write her story?
Right.
Instead of a white man.
It's that you need to have more inclusion. Is that the word you're looking for?
Yeah. That's the word, inclusion. Oh, yeah, you need to have more inclusion. Dave's looking at me like, girl, what the fuck? And so with that, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.
I'm Frankie K.
I'm Chancellor D.
And you're listening to the Blerdlines podcast.
So welcome back to the Blerdlines podcast. I think we got most of the giggles out of us, I think.
I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah.
Ha.
We got a goof around for but that was funny.
Yeah. We did.
Yeah. So now it's time for the highlights of the week. Um, so the first thing I have is America Chavez, also known as Miss America. And so basically, America Chavez, she is getting her own book. I believe the first issue came out already in March, and the next one is coming out this month in April. I'm not sure if it was released already or if it's still in the works. But the new not album. I'm sitting here thinking about album, and it's because like it's paying homage to Beyonce. But the new artwork of the comic book cover, it has her and she's wearing like that hat that Beyonce wears in the video. And you know, she just looks like all Beyonce out, and I love it. I'm just like, I can't wait to purchase that. And I am excited for his comic book series because she is Latina or Latinx. She's queer like me, and I'm also Latina as well. And also, you know, she, like I said before, she's queer. She was raised by two mothers, and she has like superhuman strength and interreality transportation. She's really cool. She's a great character, and so I can't wait to learn more about her in this comic. Yeah.
Nice.
So
I'll definitely have to add that to my list of things to read. I want
check it out.
I want to try some more series. This and try expand my series collections and try new characters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so, like, again, I can't wait to pick this comic book up. And I think I might frame it after I read it because, you know, it's paying homage to Beyonce, the queen. And I love her to death. So, yeah. Next thing I have is Chewing Gum. If you have not seen Chewing Gum on Netflix, you need to watch it. You have to watch it, David. Chancellor D.
Okay, so because
you have to watch it.
I know I told you I haven't seen it, so please tell me, what is chewing gum? I've heard people talk about it, but I don't know anything about chewing gum.
Okay, like it's hard to explain. Basically, the story is about this girl named Tracy, and the story revolves around her trying to lose her virginity and the random shit she gets into while she's trying to lose her virginity.
Okay.
I can't just like like that's basically it. Like that, I can't go into detail because I don't want to ruin anything for anyone who hasn't watched it, especially you. It's something you don't want to watch around kids. That's for sure. And if you are uncomfortable by a lot of sexual innuendos, anything sexual, then I would recommend for you not to watch it. But it is hilarious. It is hilarious. I love that show. And I was so sad because, you know, there's only 6 episodes in a season, and season 2 just came out. And I watched it within 2 days. And after the last episode, I'm like, that's it? No, I'm not ready for this to be over. Like, where's season 3? I need season 3. So I highly recommend it, Chancellor.
Okay. I will.
He's just giving me
Look. I'm very desensitized to a lot of things like that. As I told you how I got desensitized to shows a few years ago. So yeah, that won't bother me. Sure.
Okay. Well, as long as that doesn't bother. Other than that, you need to watch it. You have to watch it.
Okay, I'm gonna say, you have this knack for influencing me to watch things like you influenced me to go see Get Out. So okay, all right.
Yeah. And so I feel like you have I have a feeling that you're going to love chewing gum. I was about to say chewing gum. I was going to say chewing gum. He's like, chewing gum.
More visuals that y'all can't see.
That's going to be like the spin-off of chewing gum. Okay. And also, the second season of Attack on Titan came out. I believe it was released last week.
I heard.
I saw the first episode, and it was interesting. I never completed the first season. Like there was just certain episodes that I did not watch. It was just hit and miss, whatever I could catch, I caught it. So I think I'm going to rewatch the first season before they come out with they continue to come out with the episodes for the second season.
Gotcha.
Yeah, those are my highlights of the week.
So I'm going to start. Okay, before I say mine, the most of Attack on Titan I have seen is the first 30 seconds of episode 1. I was like, nah. I tried for a second.
You're like, is it when like homeboy kicked down the wall? He was like, "Bam! That's what you get. What now? What?
Yeah, and
what now?"
I think it's like I saw that. I was like, I should give this a chance. And then one of my friends was like, "There's the Cartoon Network Adult Swim edit, and then there's the real edit." And I was like, "Oh, okay." The real edit shows people getting grind up in the giant Titan's teeth and stuff, but then the Adult Swim edit is like they go in the mouth. That's it. And I was like, "Oh, it's adult.
Graphic."
Okay, so I have to pick and choose which version do I want to look at." So
Yeah, it's very graphic show.
So
but from what I've seen so far, it's good. It's very popular apparently.
I will give it a shot. So I will. But
it's amongst all the other things that you and I need to watch together. Even though, I don't know, because I want to try to finish this before they continue with the seasons. It's just something that you and I should probably just keep up with together. Attack on Titan.
Okay.
Yeah. You can do it. I'm leading you.
I guess.
I believe you.
Yes. But I am with the Force. The Force is with me. Yes. I can do it. Let me stop. So my pick of my not pick of the week, but wait, what are we calling this again?
Highlights.
Highlights of the week. Yes, that's it. Thank you. Highlights of the week. Mm-hmm. I will say number 1, getting to rewatch Rogue One again, and I got that the day it came out, which was very satisfying, and then sad, and then satisfying, and then the Vader scene at the end was still like, ew, still gruesome, but I loved it. But also, I've been taking the time to go back and catch up on Samurai Jack, like season 1 through 4. Like I'm on the last episode of season 3, and like I've never finished season 4. Before they, years before the show would come back, I was like, I can't finish it because the show was never going to finish. But now since season 5 is here, I'm a little behind now. And then last week they didn't show an episode because of April Fool's Day, and then they showed Rick and Morty, and I was like, how could you? But and just everybody else was all.
Everybody was pissed.
I know. I didn't know.
They were upset.
Yeah, like I didn't know until like a friend was like, yeah, like it didn't record. So I checked in DVR. I was like, it says Samurai Jack, so I hit play, and I was like, what? I mean, I was like, oh no, I'm behind. But the first tip to me was it didn't show Toonami. It said Adult Swim contains adult whatever, and I was like, it didn't say Toonami. That's weird. And then go to Rick and Morty. I'm like, okay. So then Adult Swim during the week was like, next time on Samurai Jack, we promise. I'm like, yeah, you better. But I can.
You want to know what's so funny about that?
What?
I don't mean to cut you off. What's so funny about that is a few years ago, Toonami, Adult Swim did that same thing for April Fools where they played Toonami.
Yeah.
And they got everybody hyped. And then the next week, it was back to Adult Swim. And no, that pissed me off because I remember waking up in the middle of the night and I saw Toonami. I was like, no, I must be dreaming. I have to be dreaming. And then it just kept going and going. You saw like a bunch of classics. They played Trigun. And I was freaking out. I'm like, holy shit. Toonami's back. And then next thing you know, I'm waiting for it next week. And then they're like, no, it's April Fool's Day. I'm like, I was so pissed.
The funny thing about that is like I missed that. I heard about it the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't know because I wasn't watching Cartoon Network that much thing, and they didn't have a lot of shows on outside of like Clone Wars at the time. So I was just like, okay, and I didn't hear about it until the next day on Facebook. People were like, Tsunami was on last night. I was like, wait, what? I missed it.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, back in the day, I used to sleep with Cartoon Network in the background because that it was like my alarm clock. I knew exactly what was coming on at what time, and so whenever I heard something in the background, I'm like, okay, it's time for me to wake up. And so when I woke up in the middle of the night I just saw anime, I was mind blown. I'm like, no, I must be dreaming. And yeah, they were playing that, and it was a jerk. And then, I mean, it's only like I can see why they did that this year. Like, ha ha, but they better bring it back.
Oh yeah, I mean,
They better bring it back.
I mean, I like. Cause wait, it's funny. Funny you talk about using like Cartoon Network as like your alarm clock. Like I knew it was that you had midnight run Saturday nights from like 12:30 to 2 or something like that. Like you knew you were gonna get like the unedited Dragon Ball Z, unedited Gundam, whatever Gundam show they want to show, and then you had the Rising Sun on the Sunday mornings. You had Rising Sun. You had that. I think it's like 4 to 7 in the afternoons, Monday through Friday, or 3 to 7.
And when they showed tax signs, like
yes,
anime was really cool.
The weirdest anime you would watch at like 1:30 in the morning. And the Yasha was like the normal thing, but dot hack sign, other stuff like I don't know what this is, but I like it. Yes, and then those inspirational Toonami promos. But yeah.
Remember when the Road Warriors used to come on at like before they moved it to early daytime Toonami? Road Warriors, they had like a male version of Sailor Moon, and I adored them. I adore that show. Like, oh my god, that's my baby.
That I need to get those DVDs and like watch it because I didn't get a chance to watch all of Ronin Warriors. I saw like most of it, but not all of it. Then
it might be on YouTube.
True. That and Zoids. That and Zoids. Like I miss Zoids. I need to watch that again.
Oh my god! Don't get me started on Zoid. Look, okay, though. You want to hear a funny story?
Sure.
I'm sorry. I'm like interrupting your highlight of the week. I'm so sorry. But this is funny. It's real quick. When I was a kid, and they used to buy like a bunch of the Zoids action figures that you could build, and then they start to move and all that stuff. So I got to thinking. I was like, okay, I want to build a Zoid. And so what I did was like I collected a whole bunch of like junk, plastic bottles, soda cans, cardboard, everything I could think of. And I collected it, and I had to go to New York that summer, but I had it in my head that when I came back from New York, I was going to build this Zoid. And I came back, and my parents threw it all away. I was devastated. But yeah, I collected junk because I thought I was going to build a Zoid. I thought I had like the brains to build a Zoid. Crazy.
Yeah, that makes me so happy though. I mean, sad that your stuff was thrown away, but happy like you and I had like the same idea about things. I'm like I'm going to do this.
That don't build one. I
know. It's like speaking on that goes to show how powerful like shows are. I was about to say cartoons, but anime and cartoons. How powerful they are. Where it does encourage people and children, especially children, to say, "I want to do this thing." So there is something to say. That's a testament. There's a testament to that. So. But I think maybe one more thing to say about my highlight of the week is that I finally downloaded DC Universe Online and got back into that. It's been a while. Where in that game is the actual origins of Chancellor D. Go figure. So I got to see my character again. I was like, yeah, that's me. That's who I made years ago. Cool. Let's see that again. And then I finally started playing Mass Effect Andromeda, so I can continue to live out my Star Trek fantasies because we won't have no starships right now. Anyway, but I haven't gotten that far in the game. And as an update from the last episode, no, I have not watched any more Cowboy Bebop, but I will soon. For those who are curious.
You need to.
I
You
know.
need to because I'm side eyeing you so hard right now.
Huh? What?
I'm doing it.
What?
Side eyeing.
Uh-huh. I should. Look, the DVD is sitting next to my DVD player. Okay, I see you. I see. I see you. Yeah, I see you. But it's sitting next to my DVD player. It says, "Let me just finish on my nostalgia tour of Samurai Jack, then I'm going back to Cowboy Bebop."
Okay.
Although to be fair, I've had years to watch my Jack DVDs. Okay, to be fair, to be
Yeah,
fair.
to be fair. I mean, I'm
But
not judging
but
or
but
anything,
but
but
but speaking of Samurai Jack, I do have one thing to say. Then we can move on to our next topic. Samurai Jack, over the course of these few weeks of like rewatching the show, to me it feels like that's the best adaptation of an RPG in cartoon form. And I'll kind of use Skyrim as like an example, where unless you mod the game heavily and change your starting point, but you start out in was it Helgen, and then the dragon comes, destroys everything, and then you go on your merry way. Samurai Jack, Aku is awoken. I mean, from his prison by science, space magic stuff, and then he attacks. Jack is raised. He raised to become the warrior. He gets the sword, almost defeats Aku, then sent to the future. I mean, y'all know the story, but you look at it from RPG standards, like that's like the first mission in the game where you have to complete that first mission, and then you go do your own quest. So each episode of Jack is like, oh, that's a side mission. That's a side mission. Okay, now we're at another story advanced mission where Aku is there, and then I started thinking like, what if somebody took different scenes from different episodes of Jack and put like the Skyrim like enemy pop up thing on it, or like skill increase, like the episode where he learns how to jump good. Like I was thinking, you put the thing on there where it says like his carry weight is maxed out. That's why he can't run fast. I'm just thinking like make Skyrim jokes over it. But as I'm almost done catching up, I'm like, this really is an RPG. So um, that goes for me having too much free time, somewhat, or just taking the time to think about it. But
no.
yeah,
You should. I wish I had that time.
I don't have a lot of free time. It's just when when you're sitting at work, when you're working, and then you get sidetracked and you're thinking, oh yeah, I'm reading this thing. Jack's a good RPG. Go back to reading this thing. So that's really how it came to me. No, I don't have a lot of free time. I just I'm
Uh,
just I just started thinking.
yeah. We've been adulting.
Yeah, we've been
Speaking of
seriously
adulting, I
adulting.
still need to do my taxes. I don't want to give that asshole my tax. This your face, but I don't want to give it to him. Like I don't. He doesn't deserve it. You see what he did to us? Gas is going up now, and that's like just the start of it.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So I think to myself like, is it worth it? Do I need to waste my time doing so? Are we gonna be dead within the next year or two? Who knows?
Are we going to sign up for SpaceX to take that one way trip to Mars? I don't know about that. But
Let's do it. Let's do it.
yeah.
Yeah, no, now's the time. Like, any like aliens or anything like that to reveal themselves, just come to us and save us. Poor humans. Stop laughing at us in the sky. Save us. Take us away from us. Like, we're ready. We're ready. I'm ready for some like intergalactical BS. Like I'm not BS, but
Okay.
I want that life.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna throw this one out. I'm gonna throw this out. I'm gonna throw this out your way. So
Yeah.
you see where the world is now. All we need now is the SDF-1 and Christ land on Earth. That's all we need right now.
Yes. And we're all boarded and
So, because if you follow the story of Robotech or Macross, you got 10 years of peace before the Zentrani show up, and then we out. so, so
out.
I'll be moving to Macross Island, or I forgot what they call it in Macross, but I'll be going there. I just don't want to see that annoying child mid-May. Just don't want to see that annoying child. Speaking of Minmay,
Don't hate
why?
on my Minmay.
No,
That's my girl, so don't be hating on her.
I don't hate on her, but I want to just point something out. Why? Okay, so when we first meet her, she's 15, right? Why is Rick like 19, 20, hitting on the 15-year-old?
The same reason why Serena, a 14-year-old, and Sailor Moon fell in love with Tuxedo Mask, who's like 18, 20-ish. So he's in college. It's the Japanese culture. That's all it is. We don't question we don't question the Japanese.
I know, but I don't question it. But also, why was Minmay in love with her cousin Kyle? Things we'll never know.
Yeah. We do not repeat. Say this with me. We do not question the Japanese. Yes, we don't question them.
We're whatever,
because they're ahead of our time. Like they just they.
I mean, you already
gave us anime.
Look, you already know they're on the PS10. You already know it's over there already. You already know it's there. We just got a PS4. PS10's already out. You know it's there.
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
we don't know. Just that we don't know, but. I mean, crap, they already got Gundams and shit over there.
I mean,
we don't have nothing. We don't have anything.
Hey.
So, yeah, we do not question the Japanese.
No, we embrace the Japanese and say we are your allies. We're here.
We're your allies.
I know you and I are allies to the Japanese.
Yeah, we're your friend. We love you. We appreciate everything that comes out of Japan.
Yes.
But whatever goes on behind closed door, that y'all keep that shit to yourself. How about that? Just keep it. But we will not question it. We just want y'all to provide us with good stuff. We need it. We strive off of it. So.
Yes. Do you want to share our cosplay ideas involving said Robotech show, or shall I not reveal them?
I don't want to say anything yet because I don't know when I'm going to be able to work on it.
All right, but
it will probably be after like this year if we're still alive.
All right. So, well, we'll just say that we have an idea for something.
Yeah, we do have an idea, and it's going to work. So I need to follow us in order to check that out. And we're going to stop right here, take a quick break.
You're listening to the Blerdlines podcast. Follow us on Facebook at the Blerdlines podcast and on Twitter at BlerdlinesPod. And don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube.
Welcome back, everyone. Yeah, we took a quick break. I like to get these like stupid brain farts. They just come out of nowhere. I'm just like, wait, what am I supposed to do?
Return out of nowhere. RKO.
Return. Teleportation. Okay.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Okay. So we did come out with 2 extra bonus episodes this week. The first one was it was WrestleMania 33 review. And that was with Chancellor D and Danny. They talked about the WrestleMania that happened. I think it was about a week ago.
Yeah, it was on April 2nd.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of wrestling. I don't follow it. I used to be a huge fan when I was a kid, but I grew up, and I just not saying that it's not for what I mean. But I'm just saying that I lost interest in it.
Yeah,
but yeah, you should definitely check that out.
It was fun to to kind of to recap. I mean, to be honest, I did get out of wrestling for a few years, and a few years ago, I just randomly turned into like a random Monday Night Raw, and I was like, "Who are these people? I'm interested." And then I kind of, you could say, like, I got hooked again, but then like I didn't reactivate my network account until Sunday because I was like, WrestleMania, I'm waiting to reactivate my account. Okay, is WrestleMania Sunday? Reactivate it. But then I was thinking.
Wait, there's an account for WrestleMania?
Yeah. There's the WWE Network. Like, they don't really do like the paid pay-per-views anymore. So I mean, I guess for some network, I think the network is the only way you can watch stuff now. So like either you can
Oh,
pay like the $10 a month or not, but like I get those paid subscription cards. So I've been holding on to a card for months. I was like, I'm gonna wait until the day of WrestleMania to reactivate my account. I had 3 months of this for until July. But but at least for now, I can watch stuff on your library and the next few pay-per-views for the next few months.
see, when you said WrestleMania account, I thought this was like some type of like membership.
Ah, got you, got you.
Yeah, like a like a WrestleMania membership. I'm just like, wait, what?
Oh, I
People
got
do
you. Oh no, oh no, oh no! It's the subscription to the WWE Network, so I can see like their entire catalog of stuff, which I will never get to watch all of it because it's too much to make your brain incorporate everything. But they at least have all
that.
like all of their pay per views, the WCW pay per views, ECW, uh,
Mm.
stuff from '80s. This is back to the beginning of stuff. Like they don't have the first Raw episode, but they have stuff going back to like the mid '90s, and I watched like a episode from like 2000 and stuff. So it's like, yeah, it's interesting.
That's cool. Interesting.
But yes,
And
but please check out the episode. Yeah, please check out.
yeah, check out this episode also. There's another bonus episode that I really wish I was part of, but it was just some inconvenience going on that day. It is the Doctor Who episode talking about the new companion. It's called Whovians Among Us. And it's with Delta Major along with Chancellor D. And again, I wish I was part of that episode. It's something I really want to talk about with the new companion. Yeah, I love. I'm sitting here for my words. The Chancellor D is just looking at me like. But yeah, the new companion. She seems badass. I saw the trailer. It was kind of funny to me because she just kept. It's like she didn't get what was going on. I didn't see how she got there. I don't know if they showed that yet, but I didn't see how she got there with the Doctor.
Yeah, I don't.
To be honest, I've not been keeping up with like the past few seasons of Doctor Who. After I think it was the 11th Doctor, I kind of stopped watching it.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. I think a lot of fans, like after Tennant's 10th Doctor when it regenerated, a lot of people didn't really stick with the show because they were like, Matt Smith's 11th Doctor isn't like the best for them, so they just kind of like quit. And then Capaldi came, and they were like, no, y'all should come back. You need to watch it. And people were like still on the fence. I'm like, trust me, it's better to be a fan of the character than an actor. Yes, you may have your favorite actor that you like as a Doctor, but if you love the Doctor, you should watch it. And now that we have,
well, I mean, the reason why I haven't like kept up with it is because I don't have cable. But Matt, I think I like Matt as my favorite Doctor. He was really quirky.
He was, and he was the youngest person to play the Doctor to date, or he has been to date. So
that's something I didn't know. But that's really cool. But yeah, he brought like a really quirky, interesting character to the Doctor, and I enjoyed watching him being a Doctor. But I think I might tune in. Actually, I am going to tune in to see this new companion.
Yeah, I'm hoping that Bill's introduction it won't be like this. I mean, you want it to be over the top, but you don't want to be over the top. If that makes sense. Like you just want it to feel like it's a normal transition because the show hasn't. We didn't have a season in 2016. We had a Christmas episode in 2016, which followed 2015's Christmas episode, which came after season 9. So it's like you're going like a year hiatus, with one episode in between, like one episode. So it's like, okay, let's hit the ground running and let's just go. Like I'm just uber excited. But
especially since she's black,
yes,
queer, And I mean, I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, you just can't base her." And I mean, no, like I'm not going to because I want to see her acting. I'm not going to say that I will like that she's black and British. That I hate some of the backlash that she's getting because of her race. I hate it. I read a lot of hateful comments saying like, "Oh, I'm never gonna watch. We already had one black companion. We don't need another one." So that's like an issue. I just feel like that people are already judging her, saying that she's going to be a terrible companion because she is not white. And then there's some people that were saying like, well, no, I didn't like the other ones, and they were white, but I feel like I'm not gonna like her either. Then don't watch the damn show. Just in general, don't watch the show.
Yeah, because
But yeah,
it's funny. Like a lot of people, they acknowledge that Martha Jones was a companion, and even Mickey Smith was a companion, but they're like,
mm-hmm.
but I like Rose better. I like Donna better. I like Amy and Rory and Claire. I'm like, you just didn't like Martha because she was black and Mickey because he was black. You
Mm-hmm.
couldn't take it, and now you have another black companion who also happens to be gay. It's like, oh, you got a problem with it, people. You
Yeah,
know, that as I'm becoming accustomed to saying now, that's a you problem, not a me problem.
pretty
So,
much.
hey, I'm gonna watch the show because I love the show. It's just a bonus to have a character that looks like me for a change. It's a bonus.
True.
You always have representation. We don't always get representation.
Exactly. And it's only that it will be interesting to see a character because she's queer, so she's not gonna. At least I feel like she's not going to develop any feelings towards the doctor. So they're not going to focus on that either. They're going to focus on the adventures that they go on
Exactly,
and everything surrounding it.
because it's funny you
I'm
mentioned
excited
you
about that.
you. It's funny you mentioned like her like trailer because like when the trailer dropped April, I think it was like April 2016, and like they're running from a Dalek and she's just like, question, is that thing trying to kill us? And I was like, I like you.
Yeah.
Or
It's like, oh, she was like, well, what are we doing here? Why are we here?
mm-hmm,
Why aren't you doing something about it? You need to get us out of here. So
mm-hmm.
what is that thing?
Cause then even
Why?
the most recent like one of the most recent ones, she's inside the TARDIS. She's like, this is a spaceship, and the doctor's like, yeah, it is. Because usually people are like, it's bigger on the inside. That's their usual go-to because the outside is a small police box, inside is bigger. People usually do like,
Yeah.
oh my god, it's big. And she's like, it's a spaceship. Oh, okay. Like she's just like, I'm cool. Let's go.
Yeah, she just seems down to earth and chill. Like she gets what's going on, but at the same time, like she's not gonna like freak out or overreact over it.
Right. Because like her first promo picture, she was wearing a Prince T-shirt, and that was done before Prince passed away unfortunately last year. So it was
Rest in
like,
peace.
yes, rest in peace, Prince. Yes, we miss you, sir. But
Rest in
it
power.
yes, rest in power. Yes, and it was like it's just funny. Like, okay, she's wearing a Prince T-shirt. That shows you that she's like this really cool, down to earth person. You know that we don't know anything about Bill Potts. We know anything about her, but that's cool. Now the funny thing is about Pearl Mackie, she's around our age. She's 29. Because
Oh
I
wow.
looked up her age. Like she was born in 87. So I was like, okay, we're
Oh.
around the same age. Cool. So not only do we have a person of color, we also have a young. Well, the actress is around our age. I don't know how old they're gonna make Bill, but um, I will add one more thing. After the premiere next weekend, or this weekend when you are hearing the episode, they're going to premiere the it's the U.S. premiere of the TV show Class, which is a Doctor Who spinoff as well. And I think the Doctor's going to be in the first episode, so it's like you get a double dose of the Doctor in one night. Which I think Class kind of focuses on like students. I think of like Coal Hill School. I think I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's set in that school from like when the show first started, but it's focusing on these students, and it's a mixed race cast as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing the adventures not only of Doctor and Bill, and I forget the other companion's name, who's traveling with them, but and he's cool too. I just forgot his name. But you're gonna also you're gonna have your earthly adventures too. So yeah, it's gonna be a double night of Doctor Who, Hoovy, and goodness on BBC. So I approve.
You know what was so funny?
Alright.
It was funny because in the trailer for the new Doctor Who is coming out, he mentioned saying that we got to go back to the future 2017 because it's in danger.
Oh yeah, he does make those references.
And I'm just like, yes, come save us.
Like,
Come save us.
Cause there was a joke like late last year. It was like 2016 was a mess because we ain't had Doctor Who. I was like, yeah, that's right. You ain't give us a season for your.
But I'm just saying, but it's funny how it's ironic how he said that, and then I'm just like, yes, we are struggling right now. Need you to save us.
Doctor, Justice League, Avengers, who's ever out there.
Whoever got, if you got us, come save us.
X-Men.
Yes, we're here. X-Men.
Fantastic Four. Reed Richards, please. Somebody. Insert theme song from Smallville. Somebody save me. I can't sing that.
Yeah.
Let me stop.
Okay. Yo.
Y'all can't see what I was doing, so it's a good point.
Yeah, y'all couldn't see it. I saw it. It was funny.
Insert Bohemian Rhapsody. Let me stop.
Oh God! Don't you stop it on that. Don't do it.
Scarabus, to the fandango.
Oh, you won't get me to sing. Hey, no, not on it. Don't me sing on here.
Right.
Not yet, at least.
Not now.
It might come one day. Y'all don't know, but you're not. You sing. I don't know. Who knows? I might have sung on here already. Don't remember.
The day will come, Simba, when Frankie will sing on the show, but it will not be this day. We will ride for Gondor and fight Mount Doom, but it will not be this day. Frankie will not sing on this day. Let me stop. I'm gonna stop now.
So, are you prepared to get your butt whipped in Tekken 7? By me.
I'm gonna say that you better be prepared to lose.
Okay, sure. I'm gonna lose.
Right. You're going to lose.
So Tekken 7's coming out. It's June 2nd, 2017. And I cannot wait. If anyone knows me, they know that Tekken is my favorite fighting game. I want to say Tekken is my favorite. Street Fighter is next. But out of all the fighting games, I've been following Tekken since the first Tekken that came out on a PS. And every single Tekken that came out since then, I played it. I need to brush up on my skills, but I'm excited for this game. And I'm also doing a cosplay from the Tekken game that's coming out, Master Raven. Gonna kick ass as her. Oh God, I can't wait. I was gonna start on her cosplay tonight, but we're doing this, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna crash right after we finish recording. Yeah. Have you played Tekken games?
I haven't played many of them. Like I didn't get to play like that many PlayStation games. Cause I didn't have a PS1 when I was growing up. But I played it like over a friend's house, or somebody had one, or we were in the store playing the demo back at Circuit City and stuff. Kids, remember Circuit City? Remember that?
Oh God, Circuit City. Holy.
Or you go in there, you play the demo game. But yeah, that was like the most I got a chance to like really play those kind of games. So like I'm very rusty. So you will beat me for a time.
You better brush up on them skills.
Like I said, you'll beat me for a time. and then I'll just let you. Then I'll let you win. Okay.
Sure. Whatever. Whatever floats
But to be
your boat.
honest, I'm excited. I'm excited because I don't get a chance to play a lot of fighting games. So I welcome the challenge.
Have you seen any of the trailers?
One of them. I don't remember which one I'm saying, but I know I've seen like one of them.
Just watch all of them, and you must take in all the gloriousness of the trailers of everything. Just soak it all.
So you got me to watch Chewing Gum. You want me to watch the Tekken 7 trailers?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna and Attack on Titan. Okay.
Yeah. You got homework to do, homeboy. His face was like. Oh god, that face. You're like, it was like the bitch, please. If only.
Alright. But yeah. Are you prepared to lose in Super Mario Uno?
No, I'm not.
Are you
prepared to lose?
Oh, I'm prepared to win. I'm just saying.
Sure. Let me brush up on my Uno skills, and I'm gonna look that butt.
All right, homegirl. All right.
Yeah. I'm. Yeah. Are we gonna play it on your birthday?
Probably.
You should invite people over to play.
Oh, we will. So I'm still gonna beat your butt. Just saying.
You should also take a celebratory shot that day because it's your birthday.
Here we go again.
I thought I would like kind of test my luck to see what you would say. Because you were kind of like agreeing with her. You're like, maybe. Like, let me throw that in. You're like, no.
Like, at that being fun, tell people recently, be happy I like you. We'll see. Okay? We'll see. Hey, as you did earlier, to you. Yeah, you see this. Yeah, I got you. But speaking of drinking things,
that Pepsi commercial.
Yeah, that. And before we go into it, so I pulled up a video thinking this is the real thing. And then realizing somebody used the song, I guess the longer version of that song, and then this changed the outcome of the video. And I thought,
no,
did they really do that?
It was actually a different band. It was a different band.
Oh, it sounded like it. It sounded like it. I couldn't tell. It sounded like
yeah.
I was like, okay.
I mean, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that was I don't know who sang the original song in that commercial, but then at the end of the one that you saw was 3 Days Grace.
Okay.
Let's Start It Right.
Gotcha. Yeah. I was like, wait, this can't be the real commercial. This don't seem right.
Well, because when you were playing that and I was listening to it, I was like, wait, no, that's not the right one. Maybe, did I miss something? And then you showed it like, no, you got to watch the real one. And he saw it.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts on it?
Okay. Since it's been like an hour, almost 2 hours since I've seen it, my thoughts are, I get the attempt. I get it. You start out showing different people of different nationalities, different races, and then the transition to what it ended up being of handing the Pepsi to riot police, and then everybody's like, oh my god, we're cheering, we're all besties, and then I'm like, somewhere on that drawing board, did you think that was a good idea? Look.
They thought Pepsi was like, yo, this is amazing. This
This
is
is
life.
like it's as the kids say, it's the bomb.com, right? I don't know. It's lit, right? I don't know, whatever. But but serious, when somebody made that storyboard and drew the panels and said, okay, we're gonna get to this point, right? All this first half, it makes logical sense. I get it. And then we're gonna throw in a person in riot gear right here. There's a police line, and then
I
who?
don't understand why Kendall Jenner
Thank
was
you.
in there though. Like
That
Kendall,
made no sense. Why is she in it? Like, first she's wearing a wig, takes off the wig, takes off her makeup, and then like everybody's like, "Go ahead, hand the Pepsi." I'm like, okay, and
you
then it's
did
like,
you catch? She threw it to the black chick. She threw her wig to the black. Like she was like, "Here, bitch."
oh,
Like,
I didn't see who she threw it to. I didn't see that part. Oh, I gotta watch it again. Okay.
to a black woman. I think she was the only black woman that I saw in the whole entire commercial. Like, really?
Okay,
Okay.
so not only do you say that, that's another double message. Okay.
See? Like that commercial was just all types of wrong.
I kind of prefer the first one I saw over the real one.
Yeah, when you showed me, that actually makes sense. Like because you were telling me how you thought when he cracked open the Pepsi can and she took the picture that it sounded like a gunshot, and then next thing you know, there's a riot.
I know.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Cause like, weirdly enough, cause I saw that first one first. I was thinking they're about to fight now. Cause and then it's the same thing. The camera, the shutter goes off, and then it's like pop, and then everybody goes from that to, when they say, here's the alternative ending to the movie.
Yeah.
That's the alternative ending of the movie. That's the one they put in theaters. They didn't make sense. Yeah, that's what the real ending is. That's the alternative
If you
ending.
notice, the title said director cut.
It did say director's cut. That's interesting.
Director cut, yeah.
So
It was a joke, of course, but still. Oh my god, that was a disaster. I'm thinking to myself, how are you gonna sit there and do that? You're showing all these people of different colors, different nationalities. I get it. It seemed cool at first. And then here comes Kendall looking like, oh, I'm doing this photo shoot. This riot's going on. She's like, oh my god, what's going on? What's going on? Looks off in the distance. Oh god, that's cool. I think I can save the world. It's like I don't know what they were trying to portray.
I need a spokesperson to say this is what we were intending with this. Like I said, the first half of it makes some sense when you see the people coming together. It doesn't make sense when she pops up.
Yeah, it really does. After she popped up, we were like, wait. So what's going on now? Why is Kendall Jenner in the middle of a photo shoot and there's a riot going on outside?
Because wait, was there a different lady looking at pictures? Like was that the photographer?
Yeah, that was a photographer.
So it would have made more sense if she had been the one to do it. Because she was like they showed her a few times, and then they showed other people with different nationalities. They showed her a couple times, so you would think logical progression is this is your main person, or you have them all walk up together and hand Pepsis, or you don't have them hand Pepsis to anybody, and you just say this is a commercial showing diversity, and we're doing inclusion. You just scrap the police line thing all together. I mean, on the same vein, not the same vein, but different company. Coca-Cola did that "We Are One" commercial during the Super Bowl. All it was, it showed people with different nationalities drinking Coca-Cola, and it was promoting, inclusion and saying, we are all humans, happy-go-lucky, hunky-dory commercial in the story. If Pepsi had done something similar to that, it would have been better.
It would have been better. I'm just saying, like, why you had to give the cop freaking
I know,
that
still made no sense.
They were saying the Pepsi solves world problems. No, you don't. And where were you when all of this stuff was going on a few years ago?
Thank you.
Where were you when we were watching? Like, where? You were nowhere. And then now you, like, especially with this new presidency going on, I don't even want to call him the president, whatever that thing is. With him being in power, and then now you're like, okay, this is popular. Let's get this. We're gonna get like the right attention. No, you got a backlash, and you deserve it. Where were you when all that those the people were dying? When police brutality was like high. Where were you when all that stuff was going on? Nowhere. And then now that this is happening, you think that this is cool?
See,
it's not gonna fly.
And
yes, we're pissed.
It's like, oh, I miss that mentality of like, oh, it's been enough time. We can do this now. It's kind of like that.
It's like, so calm down now. We probably won't get in trouble for doing this. And you actually did. You slapped yourself in the face.
It's just like, comedians that want to make jokes about events of the past. I'll say that to keep it, vague. Talking about events of the past, and we know every time you say it, it's still going to create a stir. But it's kind of like, it's been enough time. People forgot. People forget, but it doesn't mean it's still funny. It's not funny.
It doesn't mean it's okay.
Right.
Not okay.
It's not.
And now to the cop of Pepsi, is it going to solve police brutality? Is it going to help resolve like any issues that are going on in this planet today? No. Pepsi isn't going to help any of that unless you put some money, unless you help us out in general, unless you help us fight against this orange. I don't even want to call them a Cheeto anymore. People are like, but Cheetos are good, and I agree with them. So I'm like, that's kind of like an insult to Cheetos.
Speaking of he who shall not be named, did you see the thing about the Crayola? Like, their thing about wanting to do like have different colors of like blue, but people took it a different step further and started saying new colors like GOP white or Trump orange, stuff like that. That was weird hilarity.
Wow.
Like they the campaign was like months ago. Like they were saying we wanted this name a new color in blue. That was their focus. But the internet took it with like hashtag like new Crayola colors or something or whatever like that, and then they just went off and was like, this is this color blue, this color orange, this color this. And I was like, ooh, okay.
See, what's going on with this whole thing is that this country thinks that they think this whole thing is a joke. It's not a joke. No. It's not funny. No, it's messing with our lives. He's doing things that is going over everyone's head, and there's so many people that are trying to raise awareness, but it's going over everyone's head because they think that we're going to be fine. And next thing you know, bam, we're in the ditch, and we won't be able to get out anytime soon. So I need people to start taking this thing seriously because it's not funny.
No, it's not.
It's just, and I get it. He is a joke. Himself, he's a joke. But our lives aren't. And he's messing with them.
And
we need something.
The events that happened the other day, and I still don't know 100% about it, that's why I won't say anything. But seeing the missile strike and stuff, it's like I don't know why, but things are kind of uncalled for. But I'm not gonna say anything. So
it's no point in doing so, and I gotta fucking pay extra money for gas, thanks to you. But that's not okay. I hope I don't get any backlash for that because that's not the biggest issue. You kill people. You're a murderer. Let that sink in. But yeah, it's just save us. Save us. Big carrot in the skyscape. Save us.
Okay. There's only one orange-haired person I will trust, and his name is Conan O'Brien, who comes on Monday through Thursday nights on TBS.
Alright.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Because Conan's cool. Conan's cool. But anyway, before we wrap things up, I'm just gonna share a quick note that Frankie will lose at Tekken 7. I will beat her in Super Mario Uno. I'm going to watch Attack on Titan at
So
some
I'm just
point.
gonna be the big loser.
What?
I'm just gonna be like the big loser.
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just telling you like it is. You know. Let's go.
Oh wow. I'm gonna lose at Tekken 7. Funny.
Mm.
Sure. We'll see. You know what? We should like stream it. We should stream it whenever the game finally comes out. We're going to stream this. Look, y'all see his face. Y'all should see his face.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Bring it on, yo.
Yeah.
I ain't scared.
Bring it on.
But
I'm ready. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna brush up on my skills. I'm gonna play like my old Tekken games. Make sure I'm up to date. I got this.
insert Rocky theme right now. Insert Rocky theme. I'm done.
Oh, Chancellor D's having his own little party.
What?
Okay, part one.
See, I'm not playing any music because of royalties. I ain't playing no music. So, music in your head. Now, okay, one more thing before we go. I want to share something that I did I forgot, talking about, things of the week. So, when we were at Comic-Con, I stumbled across some stuff on Facebook first, and then found on YouTube that there are these PBS digital shorts, like remixes, and they have one for Bob Ross, Reading Rainbow, and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. And there are some very wonderful remixes of the different shows. And I think there are a few other ones, but those are the three I've seen. And
I think I need the Reading Rainbow one.
Like, they take me back to my childhood. They just make me feel like, I can do something. So, y'all want something positive, to go through your day, things of that nature. This search, PBS remixes, and if you want something, that's positive and lighthearted that will, get you in your mindset to say, in light of, the crappy situation in the world things are nowadays, you should be a better you for the world. So go watch these videos. That's all I gotta say.
Do it.
Yes, but
do it.
And that,
y'all, it's late.
Yeah, it's late, but
it's late.
We're just cracking up, making jokes, and then Montaboo in the corner eating chocolate over there, and Palpatine doing his thing with whatever galactic nonsense. And
oh god.
And and Mufasa over there being stoic and like, Simba, remember who you are, and all that stuff. It's all over there and stuff. But hope y'all enjoyed this installment of Blerdlines podcast. This is episode number 9. Wow, 9 episodes.
Oh, number 9. Wow.
Yeah, interesting, right?
Interesting.
Yes, but
I can't wait to do more. This is fun.
Yes, and for next episode, please send us some questions. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So we're out.
Majin Buu, do you want a pizza? Sure. What do you want on pizza? I want Peeps. Peeps are evil. I make you a dad. Now listen to the Blerdlines podcast, or I make you a dad. I want chocolate.